song and dance of getting into the final again, but Carbide say everything's going to plan. Machines we've seen in this series of Robot Wars, that's for sure. Sparks flying. They're trying to dent and bash and buckle that front flipper, certainly. Ooh, listen, listen, can you hear it? There's that death on the Carbide. Is the...
Outside is weird. I prefer indoors in pyjamas. It's too unfestive now. Make it more festive again. Not a lot happening here. Turn on. It's a duck. What did I get in Tesco's? Well, it's funny you should ask. Over. I got a ton of batteries to replace the batteries in most, if not all, of my robots, because they are all in need of some new batteries, mainly. There's a few that might not. Yeah, that's better. That is much better. To think it was almost a month ago since the lights went on and Christmas officially began. Obviously it went on late, but there we are. But of course, had to show them off one more time. It's our Christmas lights at home. They're wonderful. The little hut. Everything all lit up. Even the lasers at the top there, look. Oh. Good. The other thing I want to do is assess where we are with Forge, because obviously in the Grand Slam Live, Forge wasn't working. I tried charging it and it still wasn't working. So I need to work out what's wrong with it. And pray that it's not dead. The way I'm going to do that is by putting it on charge and leaving it there for a little bit and seeing what that does. Fingers crossed. Poor old boy. Let's see what's wrong. Please let this work. Right, I've been doing some maintenance on a couple of the robots. So my new Witch Doctor 3, as it very much is, I've cut it down a bit so that the wheels don't affect the drive. No, the wheels do affect the drive, they're wheels. So the rib cage doesn't affect the drive wheels, is what I meant to say. The other thing I've done is fixed my Bronco, because if you've been watching last Christmas, you'll know that my Bronco had a serious flaw. That flaw, I'm hoping, has now been fixed. So as you can see, very untidily, I have glued this all back together. So it broke in two ways. The first thing was the flipper had two notches, one either side, that one snapped off of. So I've cut the other one off, and I've drilled through that. The other way this broke was this top bit here snapped off because it's thinner in the middle. You can see on the other side, it's thinner in the middle of that bit. So what I have done is I've glued that back on, and then I've glued in this bit of paper clip that goes all the way through and out the other side. And I've glued it that side as well. Again, unneatly, but should do the trick. So it now opens up. Oh, let's get it doing that. It opens up without going flying, but the real test will be when I use the remote control on it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That seems to be holding. What I want to do last is test it against a robot. And what better robot to test it on than Puck? Come here, boy. Come here. Hey, 13 Black. Here we go, then. Puck. It's got a decent amount of weight to it. Let's see how we get on. Yep. Do something, please. And now more scrumptious food. Ah! I've sort of had enough of building stuff for this week. I've built several robots. It takes a lot of time. Gives me a headache because of the noise of Lego moving around. The only one I'm considering making now is a cardboard model, which I may do. Then again, I may not. Just not really in the mood today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll build it. Although tomorrow is New Year's Eve. So yeah. Not really sure what to do at all. This thing's on charge. I don't know whether that's doing anything or not, but there we are. It's a thing that is happening. It is plugged in at the very least. I've finished all the robots. I've listened to a load of the Spinner Proof podcast. A load more, that is. From the very start, episode 1, all the way, well, the ones that are on iTunes, all the way through to the series 10 stuff. I've just started series 10, episode 2, or Heat B, that episode review thing. But not a lot else. Even tried just laying down for a bit, which is a bit sad. But there we are. Things to do to waste a bit of time. Put all your Marvel Legends on the shelf. They're there. There they all are, including our most recent additions. We've got the new Thanos up the back there. We've got Ulysses Claw over here. Got Doctor Strange just there. We've got Killmonger there. We've got M'Baku there. We've got one of the Dora Milaje up the back there. Who else we got? Oh, we got T'Chaka up the back there. And yeah, just a good mix of other characters in here as well. Big Groot, Big Hulk, Big Hulkbuster. That is the MCU shelf. The one above it is the Netflix shelf, or the Rest in Peace. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. You're next. Followed by you. Oops. The last thing I really want to do is to record the video for who will be in Grand Slam 2 and that big announcement video, and I think I'm going to record that now. So I'll see you in a minute. Crikey. That's a lot of robots. I'm glad I've got that out of the way. Now I've just got to edit it. Yay. And make up some new cards. Yay. Anyway. Next bit of footage. I did all the things I was meant to before getting distracted. I promise. It's gone 3 o'clock. Go to bed.